Hello, 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 hello. Mikoko's Diary is back. Yeah, we've been away for a while, yeah? Yeah, I'm back. Back online. I think I've actually ghosted this YouTube channel for some time. Okay, I went live last week, actually. Um, it was, I think it was a live stream I did of one random bike riding in Calgary some days back. Yeah, I was in Calgary for a few days over the weekend just to relax and spend time with some friends of mine out there. How are you all doing? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. There's subtle music in the background because I'm playing something from, let me show you, playing something from Epidemic Sound. It's just in the background. So let me know if it sounds okay or if it sounds weird. If it sounds weird, I'll probably just mute it. Yeah, but I think I like it. I'm kind of monitoring the sound in my ears. So, okay. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fine. It's been a long time coming, and I have a few things lined up for today's live stream. I actually tried live streaming this vertical mode. Yeah, but YouTube is kind of acting up. I'm unable to change it. Yeah. Yeah, but then no problem. We'll do our normal horizontal live stream. Yeah. Okay. I'm still just kind of waiting a bit to see if anyone is gonna come online so I can say hi to the first few people that joined the live stream. Anyhow, I have a few items I'd like us to talk about today. So let me welcome people. In case you're watching this channel for the first time, my name is Michael. This is Mikoko's Diary. It's like my personal diary. It's my creative outlet on YouTube where I talk about, life in Canada as new immigrants. Yeah. I've been in Canada for about 5 years now, and it's been fun so far. I'm grateful for this country. Yeah. So this is my lineup for today's live stream. One, I'll be talking about a new trend that I've noticed among immigrants in Canada. People doing savings pool. Where I come from, we call it ajo. Some people call it a susu. Some people call it, what else do people call it? Yeah, it has different names across different cultures, right? But in Nigeria, it's called a susu or ajo. Some people call it susu, actually. Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I noticed that a lot of people are actually doing it, and some people have gotten their fingers burnt, from people doing savings pool, disappearing into thin air with the money. So I thought, okay, why not? Let's talk about it. It's an interesting topic. Yeah. Another thing I would like to talk about is about rent in Canada. Yeah, it's in the news now that rent is dropping across major cities in the country. You know, some of you already know I like talking about cost of living in Canada. And a lot of things are changing right now. So that's going to be one of the things that I'll be talking about today. So sit tight. I hope you enjoy it. I might also brush over proof of funds. But basically, I always like to put a disclaimer first that I'm not an immigration consultant. You know, I'm not a real estate professional. I'm not a financial advisor. So, whatever advice or tips I give, you know, in this video or in this live stream, even on my channel as a whole, it's basically from my own personal experience, right? This is not mortgage advice. This is not financial advice. This is not investment advice. And this is not immigration advice. So let's note that. All right, let's go. But how's it been so far, though? Let me know. You can put it in the comments. Also, I like to do Q&A. I usually do this on the channel, but it's been a long time I last did it. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to put it in the live chat, and I'll try as much as possible, to answer your questions. Okay. Yeah, and one more thing actually. YouTube reminded me that my channel turned 4, I think a few days ago. So it's been 4 years of posting content on YouTube. So I thought I should celebrate, right? So if you have suggestions about how you like us, yeah, you the viewers and myself, to celebrate it, feel free to put it in the live chat, and yeah, might as well celebrate it with you, and might actually take your advice, and we celebrate it together. All right. Okay, so we're going to start first with savings pool. The issue with doing savings pool as immigrants in Canada, right? What is savings pool? Savings pool is when a number of people come together, to save their money in one purse, and they take turns to take out of the purse. That's basically what it means. That's the layman explanation of it. Let me see what AI is going to say that savings pool is. What is savings pool? All right, so Google says that savings pool is a group of people who combine their individual savings into a single fund to help each other with financial goals. Yeah, there are two main types: informal community based groups, where members rotate to receive a lump sum of savings, and the more formal type, the ones done by some financial institutions, is whereby it's used for investment purpose, and the whatever they get from that investment is shared among the contributors, right? So the one we'll be talking about mostly here is the informal one, because I know that's actually the one that is common among immigrants in Canada. So let's talk about it. Have you ever put your money in savings pool? Have you done a job before? Or a susu or susu, whatever it's called in your community? Feel free to let us know your experience. Chat. However, what I've been seeing online, on social media, is that people are actually, having very terrible experience when it comes to savings pool. And to me, I am not in support of it. Yeah, let me just put that out there. That's I do not think it makes sense. And if you think otherwise, feel free to put it in the chat. I don't think it makes sense to actually do savings pool. One, just because your money is being, you know, it's inflation is biting off it. If you're putting your money in savings, how much more if you're putting it in a third party's pocket, you know? And there are additional risks involved. So in this case, a group of family or friends, they contribute on a regular basis, maybe weekly or monthly. Now they have a rotating payout. So person number one gets it this month. He gets the total sum of money at the end of the month. Person number two gets the lump sum at the end of the second month. Person number three gets the lump sum at the third month. So which means if there are 5 people, let's say they're contributing 1K monthly. The first month, the lump sum is going to be 5K. And person number one is going to take the 5K. Then the second month, because everybody is going to contribute again, person number two takes 5K. Now, what I don't like about it is the fact that some people are at advantage more than others. For example, person number one gets the chance to get the money upfront in the beginning and make use of that money for whatever they want to do. Now, that person number one can decide to invest that money in the first month. They'll make some interest on the money from the first month till the last month. While the last person, in this case, person number 5, will not get anything until the last month. Now tell me, how is that fair? To me, it's not fair, and it makes no sense, right? I don't see any reason anyone would do that. So, at least my first point against it is that it is not it's not equitable. Yeah, you may say that, yeah, they're getting the same exact amount of money, but no, there's something called time value of money. You can say 5 months is short. Well, it is not. Have you seen what the market is saying? Have you checked the price of a unit of S&P 500 ETF in the last 5 months? You'd see there has been some changes. So it makes no sense, right? Number two is the risk involved, right? So let us look at some risks that may be involved, right? So there's a risk of someone actually eloping with the money. Yeah, you can say, why? Should we will put it in a bank account? Well, who is signatory to that bank account? All 5 of you will likely not be signatory to that bank account. And the thing is, in Canada, if you're going to be collecting money from people, deposits from people, there are regulations that guide that kind of business. Because at that point, you are a money service business. So if you are an MSB, a money service business, you have to be licensed in some way, registered in some way with the regulators. These savings pool guys, they're not registered. They're usually just created a WhatsApp group or Telegram, So there's risk of your money being stolen. And what actually made me talk about this is because I think I saw someone complaining on social media. He's an immigrant in Canada like myself. And they were complaining that, someone eloped with their money. They can't even, who are they going to go to? Probably they'll go to small claims court. And it just doesn't make sense. We're still going to talk about alternatives available to immigrants. Where should you put your money? But first, let's talk about the issues of this savings pool. What if the person goes steals your money? They move, maybe they change province. It's too informal for you to be putting your money there. What's stopping you from putting your money in a bank account? I understand that some people are just culturally, they are used to it, to putting their money in a jar, savings pool. But to me, I don't think it's really good. It's not safe, right? Another thing is, let's talk about deposit insurance. You know, so in Canada, there's a company, or let's say a an institution called I think it's Canadian Deposit Insurance. I don't even know what it's the full meaning. Oh boy. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Canada Deposit Insurance Corporation. You know, this corporation requires all banks, MSBs, to register with them, and they'll be able they'll be like some form of insurance for your deposit. So if you have your money in any bank, you have insurance, up to 100,000. In the event that the bank fails, your savings pool does not have this. Or do you think the savings pool cannot fail? The savings pool can fail, because even big banks can fail. They know that risk exists. That is why there's CDIC. That's why there's deposit insurance. So the savings pool, there's nothing like deposit insurance for that. So you're exposing yourself to risk. My own is, if you are doing any savings pool, just stop it, right? Okay, look now. What are the kind of deposits covered by CDIC? Deposits in Canadian or foreign currency, including via payroll, interact, transfer, checks, GICs, and other term deposits. Products that are not eligible are mutual funds, stocks and bonds, ETFs, crypto, etc. Now, wherever you're putting your money as an immigrant in Canada, if you come to this website and you cannot find their name on this website, you must be able to put the name of your bank. Let me just put one here. CIBC. You can see that CIBC is a member of CDIC, which means if you put your money here, if anything happens to CIBC, you get your money back up to $100,000. So how would you put your money in a savings pool? Let me see, maybe there's any savings pool. There's none. Well, I don't know any name of any savings pool group. You can find such groups here. So let's play safe. We're already going through a lot of stress to actually make this money. So let us, protect it. Don't play wayo with your with your money. I should interpret that. Don't play games, with your money. Don't put your money in savings pool. I don't know. Maybe it works for you. But let's look at alternatives. Let's look at other places you can actually put your money. Now, some people will say that the advantage of savings pool is that you can kind of borrow money from there, right? Because you need 5K. You join a savings pool of 5 people contributing 1K, and the first month you have the 5K, and you get the remaining 4 months to pay it back. That's how simplistic it sounds. But There are alternatives. You can get if you're credit worthy, you have a credit score, a good one, you have a bank account, you have a job or a business, then you should be able to get that 5K maybe via line of credit or credit card or I don't know, a loan from your bank, right? The interest you're going to pay on such a loan, it is worth the peace of mind. I don't know if you get what I mean. Because if you put your money in savings pool, there's a bit of fear that you have every day. You probably be checking the person's Instagram to be sure that, oh, I hope they are still alive. So please, guys, let's do away with savings pool. Yeah, you know, open a bank account, open one of these easier, not brick and mortar bank accounts like Wealth Simple, EQ, and save your money there and watch it grow. And you have access to it whenever you want. You know, well, that's my argument against savings pool. I'm sure some savings pool enthusiasts, when they see this video, they probably won't like it. They'll be like, this guy is just spoiling market for us. I don't think it's worth the risk, Sha. That's what I have to say about that. All right, let's go to our next topic. Rent in Canada. Music break. If you're looking at this on YouTube, you'd see some numbers there. Let me remove this so you can show very well. 3977. That's the number of subscribers I have on YouTube. And I'm actually looking to grow that number. Let's get to 4K. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to Mikoko's Diary, please take the moment to click the subscribe button. It's free, and I won't even see your name. So please subscribe to my channel. Yeah. All right, let's talk about rent in Canada. A few videos back on this channel, I spoke about the cost of rent across cities, the different cities in Canada. And good news, there has been some decline in the amount of rent, the average rent across the country. So I think it's good news, right? Because Canada is very expensive and accommodation is usually the largest chunk of expenses for most Canadians, right? So in October, there has been a decline such that rent is currently the lowest it has been in the last 2 years. Look, if you're in Canada and you're spending money on rent, you would know that this is good news, right? So it's worth celebrating, I believe. It's worth celebrating. All right, so in October, there has been a decline, and you can see 7.8% reduction in Vancouver, 2.4% in Toronto, 1.2% in Halifax, 0.6% in Montreal. Calgary has seen 8.7% decline. in rent, monthly rent. Winnipeg actually increased 2.3%. But the interesting thing about Winnipeg is actually that rent was actually low. It has been low. It didn't really go up. It's been flat. So I think this 2.3 is just I don't think it's a big deal. Edmonton saw a drop. Regina, which was actually low, saw a further drop. It's interesting. I think the biggest one for me here is Calgary, dropping 8.3%, considering the fact that Calgary, or let's say the province of Alberta, you know, province of Alberta is one of the places in Canada where a lot of people are actually moving to. So they are seeing intra-provincial, interprovincial movements into Calgary, into Alberta. So a lot of people are leaving Ontario to go live in Alberta. A lot of people are leaving British Columbia to go live in Alberta. I personally know a few people who in the recent few months moved from Ontario to Alberta, and some moved from British Columbia to Alberta. Yeah. Right now, I'm thinking about at least two people who made that move. So yeah, it's interesting. So let's see the costs for September in North Vancouver. In North Vancouver, one bed is going for about 2,500, while three-bed apartments going for 3,300. Yeah, slightly the same in Vancouver. Toronto, 2,200 for one bed, 2,900 for two bed. Burnaby, that's still Vancouver, right? 2,800. So let's go to the cheapest places. So we're looking at St. John's. St. John's is that's Newfoundland. So if you have 1,100, you can get is that a three-bed? A two-bed apartment. And if you have 1K, you can get a one-bed apartment, which is good, right? Regina, I have a video on this channel showing what you can get for 1,100 in Regina. If you go on my channel, you'll find it. So 1,300, 1,500 for two bed. I would say it's been flat. Yeah, because this was what we saw the last time we did this kind of review on the channel. Yeah, so that's what rent is saying in Canada right now. Let me know what you think about it in the comments and the charts below. Okay, so still talking about fourth year of being on YouTube. Let's look at how this channel has fared so far. It's still kind of a small channel, especially because I'm usually busy. I manage to make time to make content for the channel. And I'm actually going to get more busy now because I'm starting something new. I'm starting a videography production. Am I going to call it business now? And yeah, I've been making some videos for some exciting people, some exciting videos in the past few weeks. Yeah, and yes, you'll be seeing that maybe not on this channel. I'm going to create a new channel basically for my video production. So yeah, I currently have an Instagram page for that. So if you follow Mikoko's Diary on Instagram, you would also see Mikoko Media on Instagram. We're probably going to have a YouTube channel also. And I'll be talking mostly about video production. I'll be doing gear reviews. I recently got a few new gears. That is my shotgun mic. Yeah, I'll be reviewing a lot of that on that channel. I hope you subscribe to it and watch the videos when they start coming out. But right now, how you can support me is to subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram at Mikoko's Diary, follow my videography page at mikoko.media. Yeah, so let's talk about Mikoko's Diary YouTube page. Yeah, it's been 4 years. It's interesting. Oh boy, it's interesting. I like making videos. So there was one day someone dropped one crazy comment on my video. It was like, oh, you only get views on, he said something like, oh, thousands of views on immigration related topics, while you don't have much views when you do other things. The guy, the way he wrote it, was kind of making jest of me. So I responded to him like, well, I'm not bothered about that. I'll keep doing it because I enjoy doing it. So whenever you see me show up here, it's because I enjoy showing up. Yeah, so please support me in whatever way you can. Subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, share my videos with your friends. I believe I make some good content and I share valuable information. For example, this interview I had with a real estate professional, he answered a lot of questions, especially for even first-time home buyers and real estates in general in Canada. I try as much as possible to share very good information. I made this video about things to do in summer in Canada, right? This one is about cutting expenses, in Canada. Let me pause this music so we can.
He has just noticed that things have become very unaffordable in Canada. In my mind, I was like, oh, really? It's now that you are knowing that things are tough. That means you are very rich if you are just noticing now, because
The volume seems to be low. Okay, let me increase it.
Back, because prices have not just recently started increasing. Hi guys, welcome to Mikoko's Diary. Welcome back. Today I'll be.
You can see the video it actually has less than 100 views. It's interesting, so YouTube is very interesting like that. They're probably not even pushing my videos out to people that would like to watch them. But then I'll keep showing up, Yeah. So when you see someone creating content online, it's not so easy. It takes a lot of work to do it. Like, I wish I could show you what I have going on here. Let me see, maybe I can show you. I don't, it's gonna take long. It's a lot of stuff set up just to, come online, make it look good, make it sound good, Yeah. But it's okay. We'll keep coming, we'll keep showing up. Yeah, so I believe I have a lot of content here that you can actually share with someone. So if you're living in Canada, you can share this video about how to cut expenses in Canada. You can share this one I made about mobile apps. mobile apps that are very useful for life in Canada. Oh, I like the sound. I like the music design. The sound design. The work that went into making this vlog.
To my YouTube channel.
I particularly like some shots there. Let me pause it. Let me just let's see.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
For that shot, I had my camera in the shopping basket. This one.
Hey guys,
just so you know that I actually enjoy making these videos.
So let's talk about apps that are super important. By the time you land in Canada, you'll definitely be using public transport, and you would need. It's actually cold, you know.
It was a morning. I was going to work when I was making this video. Oh boy. Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Also, LinkedIn is a very good place for you to showcase what you know.
If you've ever actually tried making a video, you know that it's a lot of work to create this kind of content. So please, please, please support me. Support your boy. Watch my videos, share them with your friends. Yeah, these are really good topics. I spoke about I do this one every time. This one about cost of moving to Canada. I don't know if I'm going to do it again, but yeah, I've done it maybe twice already. Yeah. This is one of my recent videos that had a lot of views, where I talked about if it is worth it to actually,
Used to
move
be
to
in
Canada.
support of immigration. Like an average, if you ask an average Canadian in the previous, say, 5 years, and ask them what do they think about people migrating into Canada, they would say it's a good thing, like it's helping the country, you know. But if you ask them today, the story has changed, and Canadians are, particularly no longer in support of immigration, and
That's
because
true.
of that, the government is tightening the rules and kind of closing
I actually like this
the
short.
tap
I don't even
and
remember
limiting the number of people that can.
how I did it. Okay, so I had a light here that is shining to my back, and I had my key light in front. I was using, I think, Sigma 30mm. That's why there's this background blur. See this plant? Yeah, it's blurry. Everything here is blurry. Yeah.
Can actually migrate into the country.
Really nice
And
shot. And it's a really good video too. So if you've not seen it, go and watch it on Mikoko's Diary. Yeah. Really nice videos here. I got a comment recently on this one. This one I made about the town of Ajax.
Census as
Someone
of
said-
2017 put the population at 121.
Someone said Ajax is a town, not a city. Can't even find the comment here. Yeah, I'll take time to go to watch again. I don't know. I'm wondering, maybe I referred to Ajax as a city. And the guy was like, dude, Ajax is a town. Forgive me. Yeah. It's been nice making all these videos. More than 100 videos. Yeah. And just a little bit to get to 4,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. You watching this, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's see the oldest video on the channel. So this is my first very first video I made. on YouTube. Let's watch it. We should actually go to this place again. I'll tell my wife. We should go to African Lion Safari again. The live stream is taking a toll on my internet. I think we should go to African Safari again. Yeah, let's go. But I don't know if they stay open in fall. They probably don't open in fall. Okay, that was the oldest video. And I posted it just because we went to the zoo, the safari, and we enjoyed it. African Lion Safari is it's wildlife, will I call it conservatory or a zoo now? But it's drive-through, right? So you drive, you sit in your car, you drive, and you see lions, you see wild animals, just chilling. It's fun. So if you're in Ontario and you've never been, you should check it out. Really. Then we went to the aquarium, Ripley's. This is the second video on the channel.
Hi, welcome to Sammy Coco's Diary. It's another fun video today.
I said Sammy Coco's Diary.
Visit to Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. It's located downtown.
Oh boy, interesting.
Tickets are available online on their website. Sit back and enjoy the video. Please do not forget to like this video. Share.
Talking about cost of living, I wonder if this ticket is still the same amounts. Let's check it. So this one is let me keep playing this and I'll check it here.
Thank you.
Let's see. Ripley's Aquarium. Even my choice of music, I don't know if I still use this kind of music in my videos. La 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 la. Okay, just checked the ticket amount. Let me look for it here. So it's now online timed tickets. Yeah, I believe it's the same one. So it used to be 43, it's now 46. Youth used to be 29, $30, not bad. Child, $12.50, it's now $13.50. Wow, for seniors, it used to be 29, it's now $30. So yeah, $1 increments. Not too bad. Oh, let's confirm that I actually have the correct one. But then it's not too bad if it's the increment is not a lot, but then it's increased, Yeah, so this was the second video on the channel. Oh boy, interesting times. And we have a yeah, so those are the oldest videos. Then I did this introductory I did this introductory video talking about what I'll be talking about on the channel. And I started with the whole Canada PR story. This video has garnered up to 24K views so far. Wow, interesting. I know that I look way different now. No, maybe not so much, but I know I don't look this way anymore.
People who were in the pool or who had applied and were waiting for decisions on their requests, I can only imagine how it felt to wait and just wait for the outcome of your application. I can imagine how terrible. The immigration officer told us, "Welcome to Canada. You are now permanent residents."
Oh yeah. Can you see my lapel? My lapel mic. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. Yeah, I see my lapel mic here.
I'm just grateful to God for my
interesting times. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it so far. Okay, let's look at the popular videos. This shows the kind of videos that you guys like watching. Unfortunately, I don't know if for example how much it costs. You guys like watching this one. I can imagine. So I've done an update to it in 2025. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one more, or maybe I shouldn't do it anymore. You know, these are the popular videos on the channel. The Canada PR story, yeah. And this video I shared about driver's license. Getting your driver's license in Canada. And you know the interesting thing about this particular video of getting your driver's license? 2 weeks ago, I went to church in Toronto and someone just came to me randomly and introduced himself to me and told me that he knows me from online, from YouTube. Apparently, he watches all my YouTube videos, and this was one of the first ones he saw. This video about driver's license, and he said he took the advice, the tips I gave on this video, and has been driving since then. You know, it's so interesting to me. Like, oh, really? So it's I feel happy when I meet people like that, and they tell me, oh, we watch your videos, and we make use of the tips that you shared. You know, there was one day I was talking on Twitter Space. It was hosted by this great guy, Joel, and I came on. I was talking, and someone came and was like, "Oh, she actually took the mic because she wanted to talk to me. She heard my voice, and she was like, oh, I know this voice on from YouTube." So I'm like, okay, yeah. To me, I think I'm a small channel, right, with just less than 4K subscribers. But you'd be surprised. So small, but still having some impact. You know, that's one thing that makes me to keep doing this. So, in case you're wondering, this guy, he has a small channel and he's doing all this. Well, those encounters make me feel happy. The fact that I'm able to actually affect people's life, give people life-changing information, that's enough blessing for me. Yeah. Okay, so I did not get any questions. I'll probably be doing this more often. And yeah, let's see. So if you have questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Next time, maybe next Sunday or any other day, I'll come on live like this. It's going to be the same title, and I'll answer questions. We have a chat like this. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this video, don't go without clicking the like button, please, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around. I'll see you in the next one. I'll be doing this more often, at least once or twice every month. And thank you. Bye.